Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to episode 17 of this Let's Play Civilization 5. In the last episode, we didn't do very much, actually. We just kind of rebuilt our cities. We got the International Games World Project thing, and we are slowly but surely rebuilding ourselves after the war with Mecca, because we did take something of a pounding. We've also started working on other stuff. Right, we also started moving our forces south towards Spain because it looked like we were going to get into a war with them, as Denmark asked us to join a war against Spain, but then they went and declared war on Greece, and I've just noticed Greece have in fact settled on their homeland, so that's probably why they went to war. I don't really see any of the rest of Greece falling, although Denmark does have a pretty large navy, so it could well happen. Anyway, I am poised down here by Spain. I am somewhat tempted to go and declare war on Spain. So we are still friendly with Maria and Harold. And I want more cities, and we now have actually got extra happiness with which to do that. So I think we're just going to charge through and finish this, and then we'll declare war on them. This turn is what I meant. Jakarta to New York, Jakarta to Madrid. Where are we? Bratislava. Clearly I had something in mind for Bratislava, but I'm not sure what. No. It could have been Medan to Copenhagen, I guess. Where's Medan again? It's down... Nope, it's you, and you would go right past Spain. That's why I didn't do that one. So it wasn't you. Bratislava to Seville, I'm not trading with them. Belgrade to New York. I don't really want to trade with Washington. Could do Venice to Praga. I think we're going to move you to Venice. And we are still one trade route short. What was our Venice one? Ragusa to Lisbon. Let's get one in Ragusa. Purchase cargo ship. And there goes the American Navy. Hi America. Bye America. I wonder where they're on their way off to. Whoa, hello. Stop scrolling. The time for war against Isabella has come. Let's get the party started. Though that does mean that Isabella will get the first shot against me. Or not. Oh, over there. Right, that's fine. We did lose a trade route. And then all the city-states with which we just got friends with because we finished the international games, we just lost friends with. But that's totally fine. Right, let's sort you by highest gold. And you're off to Braga. Cha-ching. Next. Archaeologist. Ah, fantastic. Right, we actually seem to have one over there. You know what? We need to be more aggressive and go out. Oh, hello, LA. Oh, you just stole one. You not very nice people. We should try and go a bit further away for those. Like the ones nearby, especially the ones in your own borders, you can snap up pretty easily. So we'll head over there. I'm going to use you real quick to go make me some money. Thank you very much. I guess we'll just do something like this so we protect our admiral. Hold there. Right, let's have a bit of a naval war, shall we? Frigates should be the ones to open fire, so we will do that. Actually, I think I'm going to move you to here and hit that one. Then we can use the privateers for the killing shots. And actually try and get some captures in, if we can. We should probably start with the further away ones, like you. You can't quite reach. Start with have you. Let's put you here and have you attack. Unfortunately, none of my ships are particularly good anti-navy. We could have you attack that one. I don't think we're going to get both of the frigates here, unfortunately. Would have been nice if you were able to sink that. Oh. Move you. Oh no, that's Denmark. Well, either way, we still want to bombard that. And keep you on top of the frigate. And then I guess we'll use this one. Going a bit of a weird direction, but at least then our frigates are being sheltered by them. Ah, they have a lot of caravels running around. An awful lot of caravels. Right, let's see if we can get the capture here. What? Why didn't you attack? Why didn't you attack? You were only there. Oh, for Pete's sake. Nope, no capture, of course. 50% really means about 2% chance of actually capturing anything. Alright, let's have these guys land. Before that frigate captures us. And we'll go to sail up here, because we do not want that frigate to come and get us. We'll just kind of go around the back and then hope that they don't really spot us. You're Danish, you're Danish. You're also Danish. Alright, we'll continue moving up this way. Move up, whoops. And you. Just out of range, unfortunately, but we'll put you there and kind of give them another target to shoot at so they don't go after my other ships. That is Danish. Oh, right, you just got upgraded. Excellent. Let's bring you over here. Oh, okay. Let's just have you moving the 3 turns. Because you're going along all the shallows, I would totally forget to do that otherwise. Right, where can you trade? Washington, Sparta, Braga. That's where I wanted you to go. Marvellous. And we could get another. We're down to Copenhagen, that one's dangerous. We don't want to trade with Washington because we'll probably go to war with him. Jakarta to Kaupang. We could potentially do that one actually. Jakarta. Kaupang. Yeah, we can do that one. Alright, let's build one in Jakarta. Purchase a cargo ship. We'll try and maintain our trade this time. I mean, I don't think that Spain will have quite the excessive expansion that Mecca had, or that Arabia had, with their huge navy able to reach me all over the place. Who can I bombard? I can bombard Caravel. Make it so. For some reason we're still using catapults. Vancouver plundered it. Where's Vancouver? I always kind of forget the city-states. Spain shouldn't have that many of them. None of you, none of you, none of you, none of you. Where the devil is Vancouver? It's totally going to be one of these northern ones, isn't it? Where are you, Vancouver? Is that the only one? Hang on. I'm not even fighting Vancouver. I think Greece just took them. So I don't know why Vancouver shot at my trade route. It shouldn't have. I think that's more or less that turn done. There's another Spanish one. Unfortunately, I have no ships over on that side, so we will end the turn there. Except we apparently won't. Now we will. So, in the last couple of days, I think 2 days ago, another civilization was announced on Civ 6, and that is Sumeria. The first time I watched the video... Get over it. The first time I watched the Sumerian video, I was a bit... they sound kind of typical and a bit boring. But the second time I kind of understood the nuances and precisely what they were trying to do with the civilization. It turns out it's actually really interesting. They play a rather more diplomatic game than is usual. That is a lot of caravels. Might lose that frigate. Or privateer, or whatever it is. Probably. Yep, one down. Took them a lot of firepower to take that one, though. So yeah, Sumeria, really interesting actually. I kind of like what they're trying to do. They are a super early game civ. So even like compared to Scythia, imagine Scythia, but stronger even earlier. They're going to be basically opening really strong, and then kind of petering off. But they have a really nice ability, which is going to make them so strong throughout the game. Like I said, for the diplomatic game. So their main civilization ability is whenever they capture a barbarian outpost, they also get a tribal village reward, and in that, tribal villages are like the ancient ruins that you can discover. So you can get the technologies, you can get free population, you can get money, you can get maps, etc. So whenever you capture a barbarian outpost, you also get one of those. So again, that's the kind of strong early game presented there. And I'll continue to talk about it in the next between episode thing. We are going to continue. What's this frigate? You are bombardment. Bombardment! We're going to bombard the frigate. Are you in? Oh, another one. They're spoiling me, Spain. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't quite reach it. I mean, you can attack. We should be relatively safe if we leave you here. Near Great Admiral, combat bonus and bonus versus domain. Bye bye, squishy caravel. Who's this? This is a worker. I have no idea what I was doing with you. Oh, Belgrade can shoot at you. You have so many caravels. Why? Why so many caravels? Right, we have one going there, so we can send our next one over here. And another worker for more repairs. Crossbows are on their way. In fact, we'll move you last. Let's handle the naval engagement over here first. So first up, we want our range 3 hitting him. So we want to capture that if possible. So I think we might hit it one more time. For which you do need to move a bit closer. And try and cap with you. Damn it! I guess we'll go after the damaged ones. And try and capture it. 60% chance of capturing. There we go, we got one. And then we'll just attack you because we kind of need to. And thanks to the zone of control being exerted by these ships, my Great Admiral back there is actually safe. You are shipping men over to Jakarta? That's interesting. And also kind of stupid. Let's move you here and you. Let's move you down here. And have you shoot them, because you just sink them while they're at sea. Now we could shoot the frigate, but I'm kind of tempted to just shoot at this guy and kill it. Just destroying their armies while they're at sea and sailing over. We can move you over there. Right. So I still reckon I can do most of the damage here by sea, honestly. It would be nice if I had a few more ships over this way. But we could go and do some shenanigans with these guys. Rob them of some resources, like so. Give the city something to shoot at. I'm just going to leave you there for the moment. You can shoot at them. Please do. And then you... Actually, we could do some work outside of their range to Carter. You're going to go to Kalpang. Off you go. And then you... Could have you charge the muskets. I think I will. We're still out of range of the city, and we're just doing a bit of damage. We're going to have you move to here and do a bit more pillaging. Just so we're doing some damage, basically. Let's have you land. No, yeah, Yes, we have an enemy frigate up there. We want to stay away from him, so we'll move down this way this time. And you can stay put. Cool. Is that everything done? Yes. Right, so the Sumerians can build the war cart, that is their unique unit. It has no anti-cavalry penalties, so spearmen and pikemen and stuff will do no additional damage to them, they just hurt them anyway. They get extra movement if they start on open terrain, and they are just generally stronger. I think they're actually one of the strongest opening units from what I understand. And the very interesting thing about the Sumerians is you can build them from the start of the game. No technologies are required to build war carts. So I wonder if they replace warriors. You'll pay for this. I'll denounce you. Washington built Machu Picchu. Only just? Really? Huh. And their unique... Actually, I'm not sure if it's an improvement or a district. I think it's an improvement is the ziggurat, which generates science and culture when it's adjacent to a river. However, you cannot build them on hills. Let's move you here. There's another frigate over there I would quite like to steal. Let's move you... Actually, just capture you? No. Thing is, I don't want to kill it. Let's move you here and then just shoot. Good. And then use you. Ah, interesting. More naval strength, more visibility, and additional attack per turn, though for privateers not that useful. Additional movement would always be nice. I think we're actually going to go with the bonus versus naval units and try and capture this guy. Yes, we got him. Marvellous. And then we'll just go for a bunch of captures. We can send the caravels off for repairs. Oh, we got another one. Cool. You are still out of range, Madrid. Excellent. We will need to send our fleet over here off for repairs. And another one. Nice! Alright, that was really successful actually. So let's move you down here and have you ready to upgrade next turn. How are you attacking cities? Not bad actually. Not bad at all. We can have you sail to here and then have you in a position to do stuff. My admiral is there. Let's bring you... Oh, you've already moved. Never mind. Okay, so they have once again got a bunch of people ready to move. Yes, I think we do have enough to take down that frigate. Have you open fire? Oh, should have moved him first. Rats. Stupid. Would have done more damage. Have you open fire with your Great Admiral bonuses. And then have the privateer sweep in and try and capture. Don't think we're going to do enough damage. Would have been nice if we got the Great General hit there. We took it! Boom! Excellent. Okay, and that means that you can land. Marvellous. Lancer, so we get bonus versus mounted units, but then so do they. But we do have a flanking bonus. Let's back you off. Bring you in up here for an attack as well. And then use this guy. Doing a bit of extra damage. Really good. Almost. Almost killed it. And you can pillage that and gain a bit of health. Marvellous. Hold position. You are clearly bombarded, but you're not really doing anything else. Let's move you over here. And you can hold position. You can sail back to... Ooh, hello. Let's move you over there and attack that caravel. We should be able to capture it next turn. Oh, we didn't use you. Alright then. Bombardment! They appear to be doing a fair amount of damage to our shipping. Let's continue building Makassar up. You can hold your position. Yeah, they are raiding my trading routes, which is not very nice of them. Cut that out. You got Machu Picchu. Jakarta, Lisbon, Aarhus and Medan. Enemy unit in my territory. Not anymore, it was up there. Starvation in Belgrade. Belgrade can attack. Oh yeah, you're hitting my fisheries here. I thought you might. It's not very nice of you. America denounced us. Spain and America have made a declaration of friendship. So we need to go and denounce the Americans.
Well, you were saying?
Publicly denounce them. You have made a foolish mistake. This incident will not be forgotten. Washington the Terrible. Nice. You still friendly? You're still friendly. You still friendly? Kind of. That may not last so long though. I think that turn done. Okay, so we talked about the war carts and the ziggurat, both of which can be built from the very, very beginning of the game, which I think is really interesting. You can get that science boost and culture boost, in fact, from the start. So maybe the ziggurat replaces monument? It's possible. Yeah, possible. Except ziggurats are a improvement, not a building. Oh, okay. Dude, I joined a war with you. Oh well, war's gone to hell. And on the culture line in Civ 6, you do have the basically a Civ line and a culture line.
Is the following trade of interest?
And America's become neutral rather than guarded, even though they hate us. They fear your warmongering will soon sink the world into a new dark age. So yeah, imagine this was the tech tree. Well, this is the tech tree, but imagine this was the culture tree. Like, this technology here would be foreign trade, and that allows you, as the Sumerians, to do a joint war declaration against someone else. So way earlier, I believe, than other people can do that. And that is important because, stay tuned until the end of this turn. That's when we will talk about how their diplomacy stuff works. And it is really cool. Yes, another range guy. Excellent. I don't really care about the great musician. Ludwig from Beethoven. Let's move you over here and have you bombard them. In fact, I should have upgraded those crossbows to a Gatling gun. Speaking of Gatling gun, where is my Gatling gun? I'm sure I had one. Didn't I? Did we lose a Gatling gun? I thought we had one coming around the top. That frigate must have sunk it. Damn it. Enemy unit spotted my territory. Bombardment! And Venice has another archaeologist. Excellent. We got one going there, we have one going there. One over here? Yes. We'll move you over here. Marvellous. And we have a worker here where we will build a farm because Makassar really does need some building up. We'll leave you there for the time being. I think that we are more or less in a position to start bombarding Barcelona. We do, in fact, have range 3 now, so we can just sit back here and watch the fireworks. And we do have a great admiral right there, whom can do extra damage for us. I'm going to move you to here. Bombardment! Oh, you have extra range too. Move you back one. Bombardment! We'll move the privateer around, because I'm really not bothered about the great musician. Meanwhile, on this flank, we are going to go and pillage this. Yoink. And we are going to bombard that, and then hopefully capture it. Yep. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to sit you back here and rest, because we are a bit short on those guys. We are definitely resting you, although you are going to get your boarding party upgrade. Rest up. You are one of my long range ones. 1, 2. So I can sit you here and then just bombardment. Could have and should have moved him up. And these guys, I think I'm just going to rest them all. I might leave the ironclad here ready to capture. I'll send you guys back for upgrades. You guys are resting. You can do with an upgrade. Remote unit. Plus 33% versus wounded units. All adjacent units heal additionally. It's quite a nice one. Or plus... So then it would be 45% bonus against units in open ground, which is pretty nice. I'm going to go with the versus wounded because this guy is wounded. Wounded. Charge! Squish. That's pretty hard charge, to be fair. And then let's move you back. Pillage. Move. Pillage. Move. Pillage. I'm just healing these guys up right now. Move. Pillage. Attack. Move. Move. Pillage. Move. I mean, I have tons of workers, so this stuff will get repaired without much problem. And we're just hurting them while we're fighting them, which I think is a good thing. And we're making money and stuff out of the pillaging, which is also a good thing. I like money. Right, Ironclad, you are almost here. Marvellous. You are repairing. You are... Actually, I could stick you like here and then have you just repair a bit. You can just wait. Except you're in range. Let's move you there so you're not in range of Barcelona. Okay, next turn. So, what makes Sumeria so interesting? They have the Adventures with Enkidu ability, which means that you share experience and pillage rewards with the closest allied unit within 5 tiles. And that does mean allies as in foreign nation allies. Delegation played a great part in the failure of a proposal. Oh. Yeah, I didn't... Wait. Hasn't been yet. Is that one of ours? That's Denmark fighting Spain. Excellent. Spain denounced Portugal. So Portugal's still my buddy. Don't have many of them, but Portugal still is. Since Harold went... Meh. So yeah, as a Sumerian, you get bonuses for having allies and fighting in the wars alongside them. So as a player, you want to have coalitions of other civilizations that you bring into battles. And as a player playing as Sumeria, and if you're playing in a game with Sumeria in the game as well, you also have that massive incentive to ally with them, because that does not just mean that Sumeria gets the bonus, their ally does too. So if Sumeria kills someone, then their ally, the closest ally, will get the experience and pillaging rewards. So you can get some really strong symbiotic relationships going there. So as Sumeria, you want allies, and as others, you want Sumeria to be your ally. So that kind of gives Sumeria the ability to kind of pick and choose where they go to war and with whom. It's really quite strong. Oh crikey, you've upgraded again? You've already got the range. I might give you a bonus against naval units then. Don't really need the extra visibility. Bombardment! That is a high level frigate. Love it. You are dying. Let's move you off to get repaired. Moving you around because you are still in pretty good shape. Bombardment! Bombardment! We could actually take the city already with the ironclad. Fortunately, you don't have any bonuses attacking cities, which is quite unfortunate. Upgrade. Upgrade. What are we doing? Coal. Loads of coal. Alright, we now have loads of ironclads as well, so... You know what? We may as well just capture it, honestly. Yoink. Thank you. Great puppet. Okay, so let's move these guys over here to counter the knight. And you guys are just kind of hanging around Madrid. We can go and kill them. You can come over here. And I don't think I really want to do extra economic damage to that. No, we've still got Seville over there. We'll need to go all the way around to get to them, though. That's fine. We can do that. I thought you were in my own borders ready to heal up. Apparently not. That's fine. So you hold... Whoops. Hold position. Fortify. Oh, you can attack. May as well. Throw torches at us rather than fighting us. I think they did. Gutsy. Trade with Lisbon. I think that is a good idea. That's been repaired. Send over here. Repair that. Another archaeologist. Looking around for more ruins. There's one. That's on Spanish Island though. Might be a bit dangerous. Do we have any? Got one next to Barcelona. So clearly the Spanish have not done much of this. Not seeing that many ruins. Let's go and grab that one before anyone else does. And the other thing that I really should check. Wow, I'm generating 44 tourism now. Okay, I'm dwarfing the others, and I'm still in civil resistance. Are you kidding me? Well, so is autocracy now. Mostly from Portugal. Yeah, Portugal's the one doing the tourism damage. Why? We're only producing 27. I produced 44. Let's have a look at the influence. They have a lot of culture. That would be quite hard to take. So Portugal, I guess they are familiar with us. We need more culture to defend against their tourism. Right, you are good to attack. Are you in a position to attack Madrid yet? Not quite. So I'm just going to kind of hang out just outside of Madrid and just hold there. You can repair. You can definitely repair. And with that, I think we are done with this turn. So thank you very much for watching. If you are enjoying this series, then please do hit that like button. If you haven't done so already, please do consider subscribing as well. If you have any tips or advice for me, do let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.